I've been coming to Res Life for probably about 6 years. I was raised in a family where it was infant baptism, and so I never really understood the value or the need for a water baptism. Every time it was baptism, I struggled with that, but it was something that I kept inside of me. When it was the opportunity to be baptized without a video, I, in the hallway, ended up having a short conversation with one of the women in our Bible study and just mentioned the fact that I struggle with baptism. And it was the first time I think I had mentioned it or brought it out into the light that was something I was struggling with. I don't know if it's just because I had brought it out in the light that it gave God the opportunity to work within me. And I left church, I drove, and I stopped at the Meijer parking lot. And I'm like, okay, have to figure this out. Took a piece of paper out and said, the only thing I can do is write down the reasons why I shouldn't be baptized. And then I took another piece of paper and started writing down, why should I be baptized? Every time I would say, I don't need to be baptized, all I was doing was taking another brick on a wall, separating me from Christ. I don't want to do that. Something has to give where I break down that wall, and the only way to do that was to be baptized. I looked at the clock and said, there's still time for third service, and turned the car around and went back to church. Got my clothes, filled out the card, and waited for everyone else in third service to be baptized, and I was at the end of the line, and I was baptized that exact Sunday. And I just saw that wall knock right down. Every brick hit the ground. Life is still tough, but there's not a wall, there's not a separation. And it's different. It's that building that relationship because I was obedient. I honestly believe it's the fact that I had admitted it, put it out there in the light. We talk so many times about how the enemy works in the darkness. Once it was out there in the light, God just said, this is what you need to do to break down the wall that you keep building. And it was exciting, it was a little scary, but it was just, I'm sitting there waiting and just saying, this is where I'm supposed to be today. There was no doubt in my mind. It was just, this is what I need to do. My name is Deb Lang, and this is my story.